And today, we're with Scott Gadeken at the IMG Academy in Bradenton, Florida. And I gotta say, like, Scott, what the actual hell? This place is insane. Unlike any high school experience I've ever seen.
IMG as a whole has just exploded in the 5 years that I've been here. We've got a beautiful 12,000 square foot weight room for 8 sports here on campus. As you look around, we've got beautiful Sorinex racks, free weights. We got the best of the best, the Alico bars, the Alico bumpers. This is very much what all these kids are gonna see when they get to the next level. For 97% of our kids, that's gonna be college. For 3%, they're going straight to the pros. So we're trying to set them up for success. We're trying to give them the answers to the test.
Looking at myself, I mean, my sophomore year I weighed like 180 pounds, you know, had no recruitment at all. I came here, I'm like 245 now. I dropped my 40 time. You gotta make trade-offs to be the best that you can. So like, we sacrifice now so we can be better later.
I think the thing that makes this place the most special is the coaching staff that I have. So I've got 16 coaches underneath me. They've all got Division I, the college experience. They've all got pro experience. So the amount of effort in the programming, in the delivery, and how they work with the kids on a day-to-day basis. It's a grind here. It's not for everybody. It's a half day of school, half day of sport. And sometimes it's 2 to 3 hours of practice with another hour of weightlifting into the mix as well. We're about how well and how fast, not so much how much. So we don't care if a kid can clean 300 pounds and bench 400 pounds. That's not our goal. Our goal is how well can you move, ankle, knee, and hip flexibility, correcting posture, laying a good foundation. Once they get good at that, then we'll build it to the next level and being able to keep adding to the program and continue to see improvements throughout the time that they're here. I know a lot of places don't have access to all the bells and whistles that we do. The head strength coach at the University of Idaho for 5 years. We didn't have a lot of this, so we had to be really creative in what we did. It made me a better coach. We're very spoiled that we do have what we do, and not all of our kids use it right away. They got to earn the right to get there. Everything's incremental. You know, once they get good at something, then we'll switch it up, make it more challenging, take them to the next level, and be a little bit more creative with them.
So we are here now, standing in front of
This is
Super
our fuel
Factory.
bar. This is the fuel bar.
Right on.
This is where they come to get all their goodies. So our big thing here is recovery. The whole day might be 2 to 3 hours of training throughout the day, but it's the other 22 to 23 hours out of the day that dictate your performance. So we're big on the sleep, we're big on the recovery. Gatorade's a huge partner for us and really helps us get things back in the body of our athletes that we're training, that we're burning off, so that they can recover and come back the next day and get after it.
Frankly, I'm blown away here. This place is totally insane. If I was a high school athlete again and I could just flash back, you know, I die and I come back again, I'm coming back as an IMG athlete.
Exactly,
you know,
yeah.
I'm just gonna have free nutrition all day long. What if you don't have that? You know, if I'm a coach at home or an athlete at home, maybe I can't come to the fuel center each day, but what are some smart things I could be doing with my athletes that are cheap, affordable, easy,
Sure.
that are gonna optimize their performance?
Sure. You know, you get some of our football guys or some athletes that I've worked with in the past, Coach, I need to gain weight, Well, what did you have for breakfast? I didn't eat breakfast. Well, so 14, 15 hours have passed since the last time you had anything to eat. Yeah. How do you expect to gain weight? So you got to eat breakfast.
Does it matter? Can I eat exclusively Cheerios and or Fruit Loops?
Fruit Loops are what I eat, but I'm not trying to go to the NFL. So, you know, just trying to fuel the body for what's coming up ahead. And, you know, we talked to our, you know, the one big recovery thing that we're really focusing on right now is sleep. So making sure that the kids get enough sleep.
How much does sleep cost?
Nothing. Sleep is free, folks. Sleep is free. Get off your iPads, get off your phones, and go to sleep.
Hot topic right now is not necessarily just how much you train, but how do you recover?
We've got 10 power plates behind us, and we'll do a little bit of vibration technology, a little bit of vibration exercise. We got a little protocol that the kids can do before they do the next phase, which is the foam rolling and the trigger point program. So we're just trying to break up some fascia, trying to get some blood flow in there, trying to get some oxygen to the muscles so that your body can move and perform like it's supposed to perform.
If I'm a coach, how do I get my kids to do this every day? And what are they doing?
Just showing them and teaching them and getting them to feel it. You know, it's going to hurt at first, but the more they do it, the better they're going to feel. You don't need all the fancy stuff. You can use lacrosse balls, you can use PVC pipe. And then I think, you know, my coaches do a lot of it themselves too. So I think the athletes seeing the coaches do it. Exactly. Lead from the front. No doubt about it.
We're talking right now about managing injury and how to keep athletes ultimately still training, especially at a place like this. The stakes are high, the expectations are very high. It's not really a moment to waste.
For our kids here, they're very competitive. They train year round. There are times when we get hurt, we've got a dedicated program set aside with one of my performance coaches where they're still in the mix. So I thought one of the things that we did really well when I was at LSU is we trained the crap out of our injured guys. We want to crush everything that we can crush, and we'll let the trainers and the PT guys handle all the injured stuff, and then we'll, they'll come back faster. Mentally, they're still in it, they're still training, they're still doing everything they can do. Still feel part of the team. Yeah.
We have infiltrated the Mind Gym.
The Mind Gym.
Mind Gym.
Cranial
explosion. These things, I think, are out of Tron. I think I saw these in Tron. Tell me about them. What do they do?
What a kid will do is stand at the board. They're looking straight ahead at the little square here. And what they're doing is trying to train their peripheral vision. They're trying to touch and work on reaction time and trying to touch the lights as quickly as they can. It's just getting them to react a little bit quicker. It's getting them able to hand-eye coordination a little bit faster.
What are these guys? These guys look like the basement bargain version of this thing?
It's a little bit different. So you can cover your eye and you're just trying to pick and track the number. So they'll give you a bunch of different patterns and say start at number 35 and then you go to 36, 37. So you're just trying to track.
And this is something any coach could probably just print off, make.
Sure. Yeah, you can be creative with it. Exactly. Yeah. This is our FitLight system. It's more movement based. So whereas the Dyna boards and some of the other boards over here, you're just standing there and tracking. Here you're having to run up, touch, back pedal, touch.
Similar to a lot of times just even dropping tennis balls.
It's the same concept.
I think there's an implied what does success look like here, undefeated records, 4 or 5-star recruits going off to gigantic, D1 universities, constantly churning out some of the top athletes in the country. But what does success really mean here at IMG?
Not all these kids are going to go big time D1, but they are going to go on to college. They are going to be over prepared for when they get to college. So I think that's our measure of success. And also when they come back, and when they come back to visit, they come back to train, they come back for combine programs, they come back for other things, and just saying, hey, I didn't understand it then, but I understand it now. There's a lot of people holding them accountable because everything counts.
If there's that one coach who's out there who's being like, oh, woe is me, my life sucks.
Yeah.
Nobody listens to me. How do you teach them to maybe sell to get this thing on the same page?
It's just the communication. It's everybody being on the same page. For the athletes, it's getting the big ducks to buy in and all the little ducklings will follow. So you got to get your seniors, you got to get your team captains, your leaders, vision of what you want to accomplish, and let those guys implement it, hold the younger guys accountable, and then it's just something I think that filters and continues to grow as the years go on. It's not something that happens overnight, but it's something that you can build as time goes on.
All right, thanks a lot for watching, guys. That's all the time we've got today for Powerhouse. This is at IMG Academy. Scott, thank you so much for hosting it.
You bet.
Very gracious, man.
Thank you for coming by. You guys are welcome anytime. If you want more training tips, more strength and conditioning resources, make sure you subscribe to TrainHeroic YouTube channel down below. Thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.